Hello, everybody. No. I made this hackamore for my horses, and I wanted to share with you some things that I learned about how this piece of equipment is supposed to fit. A lot of it was very interesting to me. In order for the bozal to be gentle, it should be custom shaped to fit flush to the horse's nose. This is the biggest detail people miss, I think. And in order to get mine fitted, I first overshaped the nose button like this, and then tied it around this little Bluetooth speaker when it was not in use. So the first thing that I learned is that when the hackamore is fitted correctly and functions correctly, it has a swing signal. And I never really knew what that was until recently, but all it is, the mystery is solved. All it is that when this heel knot right here lifts up off her chin and touches her jaw, that is the signal. And the horse can learn to operate off of this heel knot lifting off of their chin before any pressure on the reins or on their nose is actually applied. So it's a pre-signal, it's before pressure, and horses absolutely love feeling that little warning. I think that people who ride with slobber straps, so that there's like a hinge before they take the contact up on the reins, kind of have a similar concept, but in my opinion, the hackamore does it better. When this hackamore lifts off of her chin and makes contact with her jaw, that is called bottoming out. And I've learned that the right amount of swing until it bottoms out should be when the branch of the hackamore becomes horizontal, when the horse's nose is on the vertical. So there's this beautiful geometry to it that this should be, when in contact, when bottomed out, should be horizontal, and her nose would be on the vertical. And then I would imagine that her nose, come back into frame, honey, that her nose would be basically floating inside the hackamore when she understands how to function within it. Exit stage left, knock the thing over. As soon as I understood what the swing signal is and when it's supposed to bottom out against their jaw and why it's supposed to do that, I finally understood why the hanger or the cheek piece is so close to their eyeball, okay? It is because it makes the fulcrum of the bridle better. The release is better, the swing is better, versus if you had it attached down here or you had this angled downward, the effect of the swing wouldn't be the same. So to have a good release, you want this to have some good weight to it. And I also learned that the thickness of the rein should match the thickness of the branches of the hackamore itself. Another thing that I didn't realize about hackamores is that they make absolutely zero pull pressure. Okay, do you see how easily my hand slides underneath it? It's very interesting. You don't wiggle while I show these people, okay? And Orca is very prone to migraines, and she's completely unbothered by how that sits on her face. So once I learned that the purpose of the hackamore is that it has a good swing signal, and Orca is like, don't use it if you don't really mean it, every other dimension on it suddenly makes a lot of sense. Come back, come back. How long the nose button should be, where the hanger ties onto it, why the hanger is close to the eye, where the branches sit, that there's this slant to it. All of those little details are all about the swing signal. So I'm learning all this as I go. I have never ridden in a hackamore before. I built this one, and I have definitely drank the Kool-Aid because the couple of sessions I've had with my horses, they super loved it. So I'll hopefully share more things as I learn them. Do the signal on the hackamore with no wiggly horse. The fulcrum of it is right here. And when you lift up the reins and you lift the heel knot, it will come and become weightless like this when the horse's nose is in the bucket on the vertical. It's very cool. And then it can also move like this to get your stelling and your lateral flexion, and then come back down when you release on it. So this is a very, very refined instrument of communication with your horse. Ouch. Ouch. Why would you bite me? She's like, why were your fingers in between my teeth? Okay.